Hey legacy builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. Today's video is going to be my expense tracking for the third week, I think, of October. Nope, not the third week yet, the second week, from the 9th through the 15th. So let's talk about where we spent our money and what we did. And I want to apologize in advance for the camera quality. I'm not sure what's going on with my camera and the arm that I use. It's like it's not setting properly. I'm not sure, but I'm going to work on it. Try to get a new one as soon as possible. It's just not in the budget right now. All right, let's get into the numbers. So I think where we ended last week was here. I made a payment of $224.86. I did talk about the grocery run that I made on the 11th of October, and that was $9.98. That was actually some snacks for my little boys. They wanted some brownies, and I got them for them. So that brought our balance to $100.58. And then on the 12th, I bought more groceries for $41.50. That brought us to $142.08. And then on the 13th, I bought groceries again for $8.61. I think this was just some fruit. And that came up to $150.69. And then on the 14th, a charge from Amazon going towards the boots for two of my children, my two youngest. I'm going to use the cash rewards for that. And that was $1.76. So one of my supporters, who I am so grateful for, sent an Amazon gift card with enough money to buy 2 coats and 2 boots for my children. So I don't mind sharing this with y'all. It was a real blessing, and I'm so grateful. So I got a coat for my teenager, a coat for my middle child, because those two were available right then and there. And then my middle child, basically my youngest, can wear my middle child's old coat. So I was able to buy a coat for the teenager and for the middle child. And then I bought 2 boots for the younger children. So with that, the gift card was just enough. The only thing I had to pay out of pocket for those boots was $1.76. And I'm actually going to use the cash rewards we have on this card to just pay that back. That brought us to $152.45. And then on... oh, this hasn't posted yet. So there's another miscellaneous expense that should post this week. Let me actually check to see if it did post, because it might have posted today. I am filming this video on Monday, October 17th. Y'all, life is life right now. All sorts of things happening. But God is good. God is a provider. And I trust that all things are working together for our good. If this charge posted, because it will be miscellaneous, again, I have to make some adjustments to the budget. It's just taking me some time to figure out how exactly we can do it without, taking from another needed area. So like groceries, I don't want to lower our ability to purchase groceries, just to pay back this. Like I need to have the money available. All right, this did post on the 15th. So let me write that in. So that is actually the 15th is going to be a spending day because of this miscellaneous charge. That brought our balance to $185.45. And then we had our Spectrum internet bill hit the card on the 13th for $54.99. We're paying this back from our third paycheck budget in the month of October, which I'll close out by the end of this week. So stay tuned for that video on Saturday. That brought us to $240.44. Now I made a payment on the 14th from our cushion of $50.11, and that was to pay back for these. I put a little blue dot for the things that have already been paid. So we had bought groceries on the 12th and the 13th. I used that $50.11 to take care of that. And then also I took some rewards redemption from this Quicksilver card of $1.76 to pay back for those boots, and that brought our balance down to $188.57. But we still have more charges that are pending. we did spend another miscellaneous expense that did not post yet. It's still pending on the card for $20.51. I promised my children we would have a pizza night on Fridays. And even though I didn't include it in the budget, I still had to use the card because I promised them and I wanted to keep my promise. So that's why I spent that money there. And that's going to come from, actually, we're going to take that from our Zero Out Challenge, because I also bought groceries for $99.16 because we didn't have enough in the cushion. And so I'm going to take that money, I'm going to pay that back from our Zero Out Challenge, because again, that's a digital savings. We have a savings account right now with that money in there. So we're going to use that. And then I bought groceries again, not just groceries, but I bought some cough medicine and some like things for soup. That was $24.02. So right now, even though it's not showing up on the Quicksilver, we do have an actual balance of $332.26 once these payments post, once these charges post rather, and then I'll make another payment because I can't make a payment until they post, and then I'll just use that money from the Zero Out Challenge to pay that back. I still have miscellaneous from here and here, and what's going to happen, these two charges from the 7th, I'm paying that back from a separate account, because if you haven't been here before, what I do is I don't use 100% of the income that comes in. So when it hits our brick and mortar bank, I take a percentage of it, like sometimes 70 or 80%, and I'll transfer it over to Capital One and I'll budget with that. So we have another account with money in it we can use to pay these charges back. So that's how that's going to be taken care of. The rest of this is coming from the Zero Out Challenge because we have money in there. And on top of that, because we have like $180 in there, we'll have enough to transfer more money into my Fidelity IRA, because I'm using this no spend challenge to, basically to help us invest a little bit more. So we've already sent $14 from the first week, and in the second week, the only days where we spent miscellaneous money, it looks like, is the 15th. We did spend again, but this hasn't posted yet, so we just have the 15th. So what I'll do is I'll mark right here on the 15th we spent. And because we're already in the third week right now when I'm recording this video, these charges are probably going to be posted in this week. So we're stop at the 15th. That's when we cut off all, transactions for the second week. So every other day, though, was budgeted money. So that is good news for me. So I can do some coloring and share with you what I'm doing next. I ended with orange, so I'm going to do red, even though this is not supposed to be red, but maybe it's a red velvet cake. I don't know. Technically it shouldn't be, but I can do what I want when it comes to this. I'm glad that we have this set up like this, because it's really helping me to save a bit more. Investing is like saving. It's just better compound interest over time.
Really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. That's another $12 that we get to send to invest. And I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to take that $12 from the Zero Out Challenge, send it over to my Fidelity IRA so I can buy another fractional share of Realty. I keep saying Realty, but Realty income. So we're going to buy another share. And what's so exciting about that, let me get my pencil, is that we have about 4 shares already. We started with a half a share, 0.5 shares. That's where we started the month of October. And now we're over 4. We have more than 4 shares, which again is pretty amazing. I'm going to use this teal to color in 2 more money bags. I got this 100 shares challenge from Erin over at Erin Budgets Aimlessly. So big shout out to her. She's going live Looks like once per week, I think. And I think her next live is with her husband. So I can't wait to see that one. I'm excited to see it. All right. So we have more than 4 shares, but I'm not going to shade in until we get an actual another whole share or we reach 5 shares. So this is amazing. These 2 challenges are helping me to save more money by not spending money. Does that make sense? So if I don't spend it, I have a place to pull from because I didn't spend that money. So now I can save it, right? I can invest it. So that is that. We ended with 332.26. Again, these are pending. I'm just keeping the running total. And let's look at how much in cash rewards we have. $14.16. That's where we are as of October 17th. $14.16. So a week later, even though I used some of it, if I didn't use some, we would have a little bit more, but that's fine. $14.16 is what we have. And again, all of these miscellaneous charges from this first week of the month, we are paying them back from a separate account. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next week, I will share with you how, I'll show you what we're spending our money on. Thank you for keeping me accountable because I really don't want to be spending more money than we ought to. Okay, I really don't. And I want to see our retirement accounts grow during this period of time. I want to see our savings grow. Keep minding your money, y'all. Keep managing it well and keep living your lives abundantly. Don't forget, it's faith over fear, right? Shout out to Tara. We are walking by faith, not by sight. Okay? Have a blessed rest of the week. And I can't wait to see y'all in the live on Thursday. Bye for now.